huge fresco. That thing is like 3 meters high. What does it say? Okay, so it says Rezando ben Ave. Maybe that means Rezando ben Ave means hail, Mary, always. That it says. Okay, so this is just like, okay, so that's Mother Mary right there. Yeah. More of these wooden statue things, and it goes all the way up. These things are really tall. The top of this place is probably easily 10 meters, maybe 12 or 13 meters to the top. Obviously they used to have a ceiling, but that must have fallen down over time. But still, this thing is covered in statues from the bottom to the top. And then here you have Christ, who is, covered in a thorn thing on his head. He's got bleeding hands. What a frightening, what a scary image for native people to see this stuff. That's what I'm thinking. This is a lot of like torture and death and suffering being displayed here. Lots of crosses, and remember, a cross is an instrument of killing someone. It's a method of capital punishment from the Roman time. Never forget, when you see a cross, what you're really seeing is an instrument of killing somebody, right? In the case of Christianity, killing Jesus himself. So, some of these paintings are really not bad at all, and some of these statues are really well done, and I wonder if they were brought from Spain, or if they made them here, or if they made them here after. And here's more fresco of the ceiling. So that part of the ceiling right there is what that part of the ceiling right there would have looked like before water damage came and made it fall in. Another huge painting. Look at these. These are probably supposed to be lions or tigers, these bronze ones. I imagine they're supposed to be lions. But of course, medieval Spanish people would never have seen a lion, so they don't really know what they look like. Here you can see native influence here. This is a very typical pattern from the Southwest. This is a native design right here. So that's in the tapestry that they put on the table before they do their sermon. This is incredibly ornate. This must have taken a very long time to carve all this stuff. I don't know if that gold paint is from new paint or if it's from the old times. If it's from the old times, then there was probably real gold in that. They didn't have the chemical processes that we have now to make something look gold. It would have been real gold at the time. Of course, the Spanish had a lot of gold because they took it from the Aztecs and the Inca. They did some really bad things, some really deceptive hostage taking, etc. And they made the native people try to buy the freedom of their leader, the Aztec or the Inca, right? Like whole rooms full of gold objects and stuff. They paid the Spanish to get their king back, what they call the Aztec or the Inca, different places. It was the Inca in Peru, in South America, right? And it's the Aztec in Mexico City, which they used to call Tenochtitlan. The reason that Mexico is called Mexico is because of a tribe of people who were very near the Aztecs called the Mexics. So all of this, I'm just trying to keep in mind because this whole place, the main purpose of this place, apart from being a church, is also a center of Spanish power in this area, right? And so Native people are going to come in here, probably forced to come in here, right? And they're forced to come in here and learn Catholic religion, and if they don't, they probably get killed or something. Anyway, these things would be very impressive to them, though, and very scary, I'm sure.